Good evening from Lisbon. Got here a little bit delayed. What a week it's been. Started in India. I got my Kashmiri scarf on here. It's a little bit nippy actually. I've been through from Dehradun to Delhi, Delhi to Mumbai, Mumbai to Dubai, Dubai to Warsaw, Warsaw to Krakow, Krakow back to Warsaw, Warsaw, Lisbon, 7 airports. I started reading the checklist on the plane, and obviously I'd forgotten sunglasses, so I've just bought a pair of sunglasses for €30, which hopefully will do me on the bike tomorrow. I also just got to the transition area, which is behind me here, this kind of funny looking building, and I realised that I needed to put my race number on around me for the bike and the run, and that thing that you strap around your chest, I've left that back at the hotel. So I went and bought another one for another €28. So given the taxi from the airport to the hotel, which was about 3 kilometres, was €26, I'm already down a pretty penny, but never mind. It's a fairly anonymous triathlon. There don't seem to be many people on the starting list. The people in the hotel, which is a 5-star hotel 1 kilometre away, had no idea what I was talking about, what this is. But anyway, walking around and asking locals, they didn't have a clue either. Even there was a van that said triathlon on the side, and I asked the chap and he pointed me in the wrong direction. Fortunately, I found some foreign tourists who had all got these kind of triathlon packs, and they told me to go in the right way. Went to the information desk, where the Portuguese lady said, well, that's your bag, you better check what's in there, because I'm not sure if we put everything in. Probably we did, but whatever. And then sent me down here to where I was checking my bike, which was the other bit of interest so far, because the bike guys went to meet me at the hotel about 7:30. When I called them, they were having dinner somewhere. They got here at 8:45, and the transition area closes at 9. As you can see, the security are all there, and it's now actually closed. So by the time I signed the contract, taken the bike, paid for it, got in, it's a bit different to my other triathlons, where you just dump stuff on the ground in Barcelona and Cayman. Here you put the bike in one spot. Mine is right in the middle of about 2,000 bikes. But it's a very nice KTM bike, very, very light. So I've got a bit of help there, I suppose. I've strapped my helmet around the top. I've bought some special flavoured like isotonic drink that I put in my bidon, and I've attached those to the bike, so that's sorted. And then I had 2 bags that they gave me, 2 white bags, which I've also filled with goodies. One is for when I get out of the water. And by the way, this is where I'm swimming, in this port area, I think. When I get out of the swim, I go in this funny building. I pick up the 1 bag. I've got a little towel in there to dry off a bit. Take my wetsuit off, and I'll have my tri-suit underneath that. I've got my bike shoes in there, a pair of socks to slip on as well, and the newly purchased sunglasses. I think I've got a banana in there as well, and some goodie energy bar that I just bought too. Then obviously off on the bike for 45 kilometres. So I'll try and get as much nutrition into me and water and stuff. The rolling buffet, I think they call it. And then I'll be back in again with the bike. I'm not sure which side, but I'll have a look around now, try and work it out. And then I've got my second bag in there for the bike to run. So that's just got my running trainers in, and I think I put an energy bar in there as well. So an energy gel, actually. So, 9 o'clock, I've just got everything there, right, fine, I think. There's one slight key ingredient missing. It is cold. This is the water, and wetsuit. Well, I did order one earlier this week. I paid for it by PayPal, and it should be in the hotel. I was in such a rush to get down here that I didn't even bother asking at the hotel. They were so slow checking me in, bringing the bags up to the room. I thought if I ask them, I'll never get an answer and never get down here. So I'm going to get back, and I hope for God's sake there is a wetsuit there, because this is looking very chilly. I think technically I can swim without the wetsuit if I really have to, which might not be a bad training thing before Alcatraz. Remember, I've only got 1.5 kilometers here, so I'll be in the water for about 35 minutes, I think. I don't know what the water temperature is. There's a bit of a wind blowing as well. That's really nice as well when you've got 3 different bags in your hands. You're propping up a bike against the wall, and the wind's blowing all your labels around. That was good fun. Oh, I forgot to mention the bike guy bought the bike and there were no pedals on. And he said, "Oh, you were bringing pedals." And I showed him the email which said I'd ordered the pedals. And he was like, "Oh, don't worry." And he ran back and he got the pedals. So that was also why we made it like 1 minute to 9 rather than 3 minutes to 9. Anyway, it's just past 9 here, which is like 10 o'clock Polish time. It's midnight in the Seychelles. My start time is 8:15 tomorrow morning. So that's the only really good thing, is that it's not absolutely crack of dawn. This transition area is open, I think it's from 5 AM to 7 AM. If I forget anything and want to come back, I'm going to go back to the hotel now, get something to eat, and hopefully make absolutely sure that whatever I need is in there, and of course the wetsuit is back at the hotel. Yeah, and the plan was to get an early night, but I mean, I don't think it's not even dark. Not sure what's going on. So, and the adrenaline's pumping already. I don't think I'm going to sleep much tonight, even if I want to. But at least I can probably get up about 6:30. Breakfast in the hotel starts at 7, which is really a bit late. I don't fancy. I shouldn't really eat and then swim so quickly. I could end up with cramp or something, or just vom. So yeah, I need to think about this as well. Maybe I'll order some in-room dining or whatever, and keep it hanging around for in the morning at 6:30, and wolf something down then. Yeah, a lot other things that I could add. It's quite exciting. I'm really looking forward to it, actually. It just seems a lot potentially easier than Alcatraz. The stress here has really been the logistics of getting everything ready. So whatever happens tomorrow, I don't really mind. And there's going to be some golf in the afternoon, inshallah. Wish me luck. Good night. Update tomorrow after it's all over.